We signed the definitive agreement in July of 2018, and since then we've been getting shareholders on board, getting financing in place. You know, one of the aspects that were really positive in this whole project, aside from, you know, bringing the LPG at better quality, better pricing, and with the energy security, is the modality that we're using to actually fund it, in terms of the debt side of it. On the debt side of it, what we're talking about is using project bonds, not government bonds. These are not municipal papers that are backed by government guarantees. Government doesn't guarantee this at all. These are project bonds that the project has to pay back. And this is kind of new in Belize. And then we're targeting institutional investors that would had all this money sitting in banks, not making much interest on it. So it's not really not making their organizations as viable as it could be. And now here's an opportunity to go from maybe 1.5% or 2% to 7%, which is often has a coupon value on the bonds. And that gives those institutions a better investment opportunity, and then that spreads back to their members or their, you know, whoever they represent, whether it's the pension funds or the credit unions or whatever.
Let me stick up here and ask a question from there. Does this then explain why the composition of the board or the directors, in a manner of speaking, is the way it is based on these strategic investors? You have Michael Bowen of Bowen and Bowen. So what other persons? Yeah. So what we did in terms of the shareholders, we recognize that since this is a private-public partnership, it's essential that the government be on board, so they know what is going on at all time, that they are part of the decision making for the company, and everything to do with that. So the government got 25% of the shareholding to do with that. So we then went out for investors. We needed, because the way the project is built, it's a really, you know, tanks, pipes, motors, that kind of stuff. It's all imported. There was a huge US dollar demand for it. So what we said, let's try to get some investor that would come in, that could bring us some US dollars. So that's why we brought in B.W.T. Holdings. They are an investor in Belize, proven investor in Belize.